Yeah, hi, I'm Bloodly, and this is a video where we ramble about shit.
The things that
Yeah,
just don't
that's
much
it.
we need to know whether it can exist.
Whether we need it or not.
Funny enough, in the original, I think it's comic books, there's actually a form of lightsaber which, you know, the hacksmith, he actually did a real
Yeah,
working lightsaber. It's an original design where it's a box that you connect up to the lightsaber and it powers it, but all the power is stored in the box.
Yeah.
But the lightsabers that you see in the movies, powered by a crystal, can't exist because you're looking at about too much power. Okay, just too much.
A lot of stuff.
You need so much power to actually charge it because you're actually charging lights. Okay, and you're putting all of it into a little crystal. You're putting all your focus into that crystal using technology as well.
Well,
Put all of that to charge.
I would have thought
too long.
that the lightsaber was like a really strong laser. Like the really strong laser kind of.
I mean,
I'm probably being really dumb here, but I thought it was like a really strong laser focused through a crystal. And that's sort of like a way. The crystal is a way of directing the beam upwards, as well as like it adds the color as an additional, some extra little thing.
The colour is based on crystal. It's a matter of what colour the crystal is what the light is. So say the crystal's red.
We've all got the lightsabers.
You've all got. So you see a little crystal that's stored inside that they have to. When they make them, they sometimes have like a little crystal in it when you take them apart. You can sometimes find them.
Yeah,
they're different
I had
colours.
this one where you could swap them out and they change flavors or something.
Yeah, what's it called? You know, Disneyland. How they got that? Yeah, they do that. You can just switch out the colour and it actually change the colour of the blade. But you're taking all of that energy, all of that charge, all of that focused light and heat, okay? And you're putting it into a metal tube which is about 50 centimetres long. 50 centimetres, maybe, no, 30 centimetres.
It's the size, it's like roughly just over the size of a bog roll.
Yeah, about 30 centimetres long. Can you imagine how much heat's building up inside of it? I mean, if it's so powerful it can cut through metal walls, why doesn't it cut through the metal in the saber? Yeah. Why doesn't it just run through? And then again, they never explain how they turn it on or off.
Also, I think like one of the lightsabers, I think it was his lightsaber, and throughout the films, like prequels, sequels, etc., they kept on changing the way it was ignited, and everyone was like, no, stop, no. Was that just the sequels? I know it happened in the sequels.
Right.
Where it's like Rey pressed the actress Rey, just say Rey, pressed the wrong button on the lightsaber to turn on the lightsaber, and they still did it. And, I remember seeing it at some point where everyone was like, wait, that's not the ignition. What the hell? They used the Force.
Imagine that, just a button, and bang, you can concentrate all your light to that one button. That's the thing that can turn it on and off. All that power in just by the use of one button.
Yeah.
But funny enough though, interestingly, lightsabers can't exist. Blasters, there's a much higher possibility of them actually existing. So they can exist, just it's a lot harder than you think, because it's instead of light, you're looking at concentrated plasma. You're turning plasma into light. keeping it
Wait, so the
heated.
blasters are plasma? I would have thought it was like...
I mean,
I always imagined the blasters were like a weaker version of a lightsaber, so...
no.
Yeah.
No. So, you know how on X-Wings, they've got like ion torpedoes and proton torpedoes? Yeah, it's kind of like those, but it's kind of not. Not exactly sure what it is they shoot. But all it does is it takes it, and it kind of turns it into light, keeps it heated, and the main reason why it's probably not possible is you actually have to keep that light concentrated to travel. Okay? And funnily enough, it's why stormtroopers don't have good aim. Stormtroopers can't have good aim, not because they suck at aiming, but they do. It's mainly to do with you can't exactly control it. I mean,
Yeah.
with the power being aimed at them, how do you control that?
Wait, hang on. So, when you say the power behind the thing, are you saying that the laser is like rocketing off in a different direction because of the power? Is it a case of recoil causing their aim to like jolt back, like a shotgun?
So you know when you play a video game, you fire a sniper.
Yeah, like yeah.
You know how you
So
have
really,
no...
it kind of is sort of half their fault.
Yeah. You know how you have no control but which way a sniper rifle goes. So unless you fully aim down the sight and focus, with stormtroopers they don't focus. They kind of aim all over the place.
They don't focus.
It's what if you notice they quick fire.
Alright, it's just them then.
Yeah, it's a bit like taking a marksman rifle
yeah.
and just rapid firing with it. You don't do that. You got to take a time of. They don't. They just shoot. They just think, okay, I've got to go.
It's because it's
Where's
built
it?
like a
Shoot.
bloody pistol.
Built like a pistol, built like an assault rifle.
Maybe-
Just let loose on them.
Maybe this is why, like in Star Trek, they never have any trouble with laser rifles because it's built like a rifle.
But just again, so you're taking something which has more like the power of a sniper rifle, actually. Like a sniper rifle, just instead of firing a heavy bullet, trying to fire something that you really can't control. So even if you did manage to aim down the sight, get it all lined up, make sure you were steady, you had control of the recoil.
You're still gonna get recoil, like.
Still gonna get recoil no matter what. It's just you can actually control how much recoil you get by how you hold it. So if you hold it properly, you'll get a lot less recoil.
Yeah.
So it's why when you mount a sniper,
Well, that's any gun.
pretty much. You know how
Like,
when
if you hold it,
mount a
if you hold
sniper,
it.
but you have more control. But even then, there's still no way of predicting which way the bolt's going to go. So it might shoot a little bit off to the left, it might shoot a little bit off to the right. It will still aim towards the
question.
general target.
Good question. Do blasters have wind resistance? Broker.
No. Oh. It's like light. It's essentially heated light. When it shoots through the air, the only reason it burns through the armor is because it's so hot. It doesn't. You don't see the bolt getting wedged into them. It just disappears. You just get a burn mark. Yeah? And it's just that burn mark can kill you if you shoot the right place. Why people die in Star Wars. So.
Well, like sometimes it. Well,
I mean,
I've seen in Clone Wars, it just goes completely bloody through them, don't it? Or at least it's supposed to, unless they're wearing like some form of armor.
Yeah. But
Maybe. I
can
don't know.
the winds stop light? Nah. I mean, a wall can stop
Yeah,
light.
fair enough.
A wall can stop light because it blocks its path. Wind can't. Wind will just go straight through it. So, to be honest, winds wouldn't really affect the bolt.
Oh yeah,
There's
new
no-
Star Wars films have confused me as to how lightsabers work. Like, just in the topic of like light being stopped by stuff. Apparently, with lights, I've heard from some sources that apparently with lightsabers you're meant to be able to like impale someone and it will stay there, like a real sword, which confuses me. I mean, like, I guess they're usually swinging it with a lot of force when they're like dismembering someone, so that makes sense. And you do have to do a lot of force to cut through a wall, so I guess it would make a bit of sense. But like, if you impale someone and it sticks like a sword, but like it burns, how does that work? It's light. Surely it would just melt through. Yeah, I don't know.
I did look it up.
I sneezed.
I mean...
Yeah, Star Trek.
Oh no, isn't there? Oh mate, no.
Yeah, I know you hate it.
No Star
But
Trek.
like... Yeah. Star Trek is a lot more cheesy. But like...
I honestly can't answer any questions whether something would exist today. Because I don't know half the stuff. I hate it. It's not like it. It's boring.
Yeah, I feel I need to stop saying like it makes me sound like a bloody twat.
I mean, we could just cut through half of this stuff onwards.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it all because I'm lazy. I feel like Maze Runner was quite underrated, personally. Like, first one was good.
Some of them were good.
Very good.
Some of them, not all of them.
What ones do you think was pretty good? I hate the ending. I don't like the third one. The second one was fun. The second one was fun, but the plot wasn't very good.
The second one, Scorched Trials.
And the first one was really good. Yeah, the second one's Scorched Trials.
Yeah, I love Scorched Trials. That's my favourite one.
Really?
Mainly because I can't remember much of the first one. Please don't hold that against me.
Well, I guess it's kind of fair. The
I think
first
what
one
pissed me
I
off
like.
there was Link's stuff. Where was his name? Link, isn't it?
Oh yeah, spoilers. But come on, you must have seen it by now.
I think there's like a guarantee after 3 years.
I'll put it at the beginning of the video. Spoilers for Maze Runner. Oh wait, there's one viewer. You know what? They've probably seen Maze Runner.
Okay, aliens. Let's talk about them.
It's xenomorphs. Hell yeah. Just yeah, I don't like. Okay, what is your least favorite form of the xenomorph?
I fucking hate the spider ones. I hate them.
Yeah, nah, face huggers. Yeah, I was literally about to say face huggers.
I hate them.
Someone called them the nut aliens, and I'm like, no. I'm currently doing parkour to paint colours, and I can't decide on a colour because I keep bloody treading on the buttons by accident.
Okay, new topic.
New
Best
topic.
Colour. Best colour.
Yeah, best colour.
There's a white
Best
answer.
colour.
There's a white answer.
What? Black.
Oh, I was going to say brown, because if you combine a load of colours together, you always get it.
Oh yeah, true.
Mess.
It's like, what about rainbows? Yeah. Hey, do you want to do a TV show vent? Just vent about something you hate about a TV show.
Any TV
Actually,
show?
that might be a bit spoiled.
Hey, any TV show?
Apart from Last Kingdom, I think.
Right, can I go crazy about Big Bang Theory? Why I hate it now? You still like it?
Oh, you've completely gone like 360.
I hate it now. I hate it. You wanna know why?
Why?
It's so stupid. It's unbelievable. And it's about scientists. It's supposed to be smart, and they're all idiots.
What?
At the group, you've got some normal ones, such as Leonard, but even he has got so many social issues, it's unbelievable. Okay? What? That's not something funny. It's starting to sound like Karen, but seriously.
That's not funny. Don't make fun of me. I mean, those kinds of people, nervous laughter.
I mean, it was funny in some respects, but you don't go there. But still, You don't take the piss out of it all the time.
Yeah,
Find something
I
genuinely
mainly don't
funny.
I don't like sitcoms at the moment because, like those kind of sitcoms at the moment, the proper ones. Well, actually no, that's a bit mean. The Good Place is one of the most proper sitcoms I've ever watched. Laugh tracks. I don't like it. I don't like laugh tracks anymore.
Why?
Because I've watched a bunch of comparisons of shows with and without the laugh tracks, and it's better without the laugh tracks because it's funnier. Laugh tracks feels like now laugh.
Yeah, I think Big Bang Theory would be like 20 times better if you removed the laugh track, because the science jokes, you kind of have to get them, you have to understand them, and if they're making a joke,
there's no middle ground. You either have to be absolutely blind to science and then you find it funny because of how ridiculous it is, or you have to be so into science that you understand it and find it.
If you understand it,
if you know a bit about science, like
no, if I laugh at you and you understand it, it's genuinely funny when you get it. One is saying, "Yeah, laugh now because this is funny."
Like,
it'll come out there.
No. Were you saying edit something out that you've already said or something that you're about to say?
When it's done, we edit out some sections, like this section. Doing right now, where we're talking about editing things, we edit out.
Yeah. That's kind of the point. Well, it's not, but hang on.
You said that we weren't going to edit any of this out.
Yeah, because I was really lazy, but actually it might be easier to just... This is a very large section here. We are talking about editing out. We need to change subject.
We're talking about editing.
We're talking about editing. We're talking about editing out the editing out section. Oh my god! Like we need to find something to talk about.
Okay, you pick.
Did you know Minecraft has a card game?
What?
It's not a card game about Minecraft. It is a port of Minecraft to card.
Okay. How?
It's competitive Minecraft multiplayer. It's competitive multiplayer Minecraft survival in the form of a card game.
Actually, you know what? That does remind me of something. Do you remember Minecraft Dungeons?
Yes, because we played
Yeah. No, we finished it when it came out. But
yeah.
it's more like we kind of forgot about it. Kind of just.
Yeah, I suppose like they've even announced this. Well, they've shown off gameplay of the second DLC by this point, and we haven't even.
I mean, I could buy it. I don't know, but I could.
Like, I don't know.
Good.
They need to add more to that game, to be honest. Like, there's the only source of is items. I think if there was some form of extra mechanic to do with mining or crafting, or if there was like a skill tree and classes and stuff, it would be a lot more interesting. Just something. Cosmetics. Like if you had cosmetic items. So you could tweak the appearance even if you changed the armor.
Yeah. If you remember in the game, when you put on a different piece of armor, it actually changed the armor on you, which is good, but a lot of role-playing games or dungeon crawlers actually have you do that.
They give you the option to customize what helmet you have on, and yeah, but like imagine being able to customize helmet, chest plate, arms, legs.
Wait, helmet, chest plate, arms.
Also, I said there was a skin builder that they were working on, or was that from Minecraft Earth?
No, if you remember, they were working on it for either Minecraft Earth or Minecraft Dungeons. And
might have been Earth.
when they were doing it, they realised that it would have applications to normal Minecraft. So they just added it to normal Minecraft. There's a fucking grasshopper in my room. Hello, Mr. Grasshopper. Hello. Fuck.
How?
I don't know, I'm on the second floor, I'm not even on the ground.
You just clap the grasshopper around the head and crush it.
Nope. I dropped my phone on it. By accident, of course. I love grasshoppers. Now, this is a rant. Okay? We have to treat it as a rant. We have a target.
We need to angrily shout.
We have to be pissed at someone. There's someone who we have to be pissed off at. I'll tell you who it is in a minute. Okay? Topic: Battlefront 2. And the person who we got to be pissed off at is EA. Okay?
I love the idea. I love the idea that people have come up with. Like, it's just, like, they haven't... Okay, I love the fact that people haven't done this on purpose. They've just overall decided that EA is one person, like this evil, like, villain that hoards cash. It's brilliant. I've seen drawings of, like, this evil little businessman where his head's just the EA logo. It's great.
So you know those, what was that Gold Goblin song? I can't remember it.
Give the goblins some gold?
Yeah. There was a song as well. No, it's probably, I can't remember. It's just that for EA. So essentially what I want to talk about is EA's choice to shut down support for Battlefront 2. Is it a good idea or a bad idea?
I'm gonna leave the change.org petition in the description if it's still going for Battlefront 2.
I think they need to refresh that. It's been up there for ages, but yeah, I think it's still going.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many more signatures they need, but it's a paid petition. It's not a normal petition. It's a paid one.
Oh, it's a paid one, really?
It's a paid petition.
Is it not on change.org?
No, it is on change.org, but it's supposed to be a paid one, so you actually have to pay to support the change.org page.
Alright, I'm still gonna leave it there if anyone's interested.
Yeah. But essentially what they did was about 8 months back, no, I wouldn't say that, about 6 months back, after the release of the Scarif update in March, where they added some customization for the original trilogy, they added Scarif as a map, and with so much content that they could have possibly done, because they had literally just started up the original trilogy, doing stuff for the original trilogy, EA announced that they were stopping support for Battlefront. In other words, DICE couldn't make any more content. So, no more updates, no more maps, characters, skins. So, all of the potential gone. And no more potential. So, and all of their focus now on a new game called EA's, it's EA's Starfighter Squadron. That's it. A Starfighter Squadron, which is just essentially Starfighter Assault from Battlefront. As a matter of fact, Battlefront 2.
Some people have said that it's a major improvement.
No. So, when Battlefront 2 was running, one of the game modes that was completely ignored was the Starfighter Assault. They didn't add anything else to it, they just left it. I mean, there's not even any Starfighters in game modes like Supremacy that got added down the line. So the Starfighters essentially just got ignored, and all of their focus was going into this brand new game. They changed the mechanics into a 4v4 or 5v5 dogfighting situation, where you would have objectives, or even if it was just even if it was just a simple team deathmatch. But to be honest, I personally think that EA is super stupid for doing this. I mean, funny enough, a statistic came out recently. Ever since Battlefront 2 got cut, its support got cut, I think about 4 months afterwards, it raised $14 million. it weighed $40 million. And I think there were about another 4 million new players. They just came in.
What's that? The game's over. My turn.
All just flocked in. So, and here's the thing, they put all this attention on the Starfighter game, but in a sense, it could have just been an update for Battlefront 2. But to EA, it's a cash grab. It gives them a chance to charge another, fine enough, instead of £50, £35, that's still ridiculous for what you're buying. Because Starfighter is better. Instead of having your 5v5 or 4v4, whatever it is out to, I remember, it's actually 20v20 or 10v10. And there's so many different objectives, it depends on what area you're in, which side you're on, and it just varies, whereas the Starfighter game is only for the original trilogy, so you're very limited in what you're doing. Whereas Starfighter sort of kind of went across all the areas, changed it up no matter what. The sequel era, you were taking out dreadnoughts, you were attacking facilities. Original trilogy, attacking dockyards, even if it was just a normal dogfight, Star Destroyer, whatever you had to do was change depending on the map, what area you're on. And overall, it was really good. We decided that a new game was a better idea. It's just a cash grab, to be honest. Because they could have put the effort into Battlefront 2, but they didn't. And to be honest, by stopping supporting Battlefront 2, there's so much they could have done, which they didn't. They should have. So, like in the sequels, in the Clone Wars series, who is your favourite character? Any character you want. Bad example, but okay. Alright. Go with mine instead, because you're really not helping here. So, with the sequels, prequels, General Grievous already got added with Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then Anakin and Count Dooku. Those were the four, and that was it. It was left. Whereas they had so much potential to do fan favourites. So they continued to support. They could have done characters like Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka Tano is a favourite. She's one of the main reasons why they brought the show back for a 7th series after, I don't know, 5 years? I think it was. Quite a few years down the line, they decided to bring it back just so they could finish off Ahsoka's story. It's fan favourite. Everyone loves Ahsoka. But guess what? We will not see her in gameplay form. Just because EA cut the plug on Battlefront 2. They continue to support though. She probably will come in. But by looks of it. But with when they cut it as well, what people started doing was they started paying petitions, and the way EA would get their money out of this, but people would still also get their content, is they suggested paid DLC for Battlefront 2. In other words, Tier 5 unlock Ahsoka and Ventress. So they get their money, we get our characters.
Because of EA paid.
That's the thing. EA
people are paying them to get paid. People are paying them to try and get paid DLC.
Yeah.
I think EA's pretty greedy.
No, EA is greedy. Everything with EA is a cash grab. Battlefront 2, initially it started off as a cash grab. I mean, it wasn't compulsory. What people always forget was, I actually played Battlefront 2 when it first released. People always said it was a pay-to-win game, you had to buy loot boxes. It didn't. It was optional all the way. But here's the thing.
That's where stuff was hidden behind loot boxes only.
Yeah, but you can unlock the loot boxes. You can unlock them. It's a bit like an Overwatch. How long does it take to unlock a loot box in Overwatch? No one gave Overwatch the shit. No, it was quicker to unlock one. I was getting one every day. was getting them all the time. But when people started complaining, I'm thinking, what the hell are you on about? I'm getting them all the time. How are you not? And everyone was claiming that it was just a paid rule. It really wasn't, but it was still, in the end, they removed it, of course. But
Well,
in the end,
they didn't get rid of it. They sort of just left it there as an empty feature.
no, they did get rid of it. Loot boxes have been removed from the game, full stop. You do not have to pay for them. The only thing you would ever have to pay for was crystals instead, where you could buy characters and buy skins with the real money. And to be honest, that's just all games. You can do that in every game.
Well, almost.
I mean, Rainbow Six Siege, you sometimes you can either use in-game currency to unlock a character, or you can pay real money. Modern Warfare, you actually have to pay real money. But some of them you don't. Most you do, but some you don't.
No, I'm pretty sure like every 90% of Modern Warfare is behind money, including the actual experience itself, which is a pain. Because really, if you buy a game, you should be able to unlock everything. That's how it works.
That's the issue with the event.
How it goes. Okay,
but,
remember. That's the violence.
But
This has just come out. Well, at least at the point of recording, it's just come out. It'd be like a week.
it's still in pre-order access only, so all the people who pre-ordered get their 3-day early access. I'm one of them. I got my 3-day
Yeah, by
early
the time
access.
this comes out, that will be done.
Yeah. Really good game. Very good. With that from said, they actually got rid of that paywall, and they added more stuff over time. But they cut it all. They just cut it. And funny enough, they did something really stupid at the end. One of the funny things was, when the original trilogy stuff came out, well, not the original trilogy, the Rise of Skywalker stuff, they actually posted something that actually pissed off a lot of people, me included. They wrote, we've spent so much time focusing on what the community wants, it's now time for us to do what we want. And to be honest, that is probably the most stupid thing a company can ever say. It's not the company who's buying the game and playing it.
It's one of the things where I can understand where they're coming from, but it's
stupid.
really, if you don't listen to player feedback, your game's there's a high chance of your game not being unlocked.
It's not important what the developers want, it's what the community wants. Because if you don't have a community, if you don't do what the community want, you probably won't end up having a community. What's the point of making the game?
If you don't do what the community want, you're not going to get money, like you're not going to get people buying the game, and then you're not going to be able to make the game because you don't have the money to continue making the game.
And here's the thing, over time, that game actually got worse and worse with its feedback from its community. When people actually criticise certain things that were coming out, that have been leaked, that have been announced, an insult to it, they weren't actually taking constructive criticism. And in the end, they made some really bad decisions. The two final characters that were added into that game were BB-8 and BB-9E. Fun. Fair enough, fun. Yeah. Interesting choice. Yeah. Could have done better though. Fair enough, when they were announced,
they
the community
should
all
have
said,
remade.
what?
Instead of squadrons, we should have got pod racing.
That would have been amazing. That would have been an actual fun game. But it hasn't been done yet. Or at least it hasn't been done for a while.
Well, it has.
It hasn't been done for a while.
There was like Star Wars Pod Racer, I swear it was. All they did was they re-released it at some point, but they didn't remaster it. If they remastered Pod Racing, that would be incredible.
A bit like this, Pod Racing wasn't in Battlefront 2, whereas Starfighter was. You really don't need Starfighter as a whole separate game.
Yeah. Would have preferred Pod Racing as a completely separate game.
The best thing about this is, in 3 years' time, it would have been 10 years since EA gained a license to use Star Wars, to make Star Wars games. 10 years since they shut LucasArts Games down, or whatever it was called. But yeah, LucasArts Games, I think it was. But it will be 10 years in about 3 years' time. Or 2 years at this point, I think. I'm not sure. But when they do, they're going to have to re-sign their contract with Disney the right. They actually have the right to use it. And when they do, hopefully, Disney will say no. Hopefully, they probably will. Yes, they probably will. Any other game company could have done a better job with Star Wars. And EA is just really bad. All the
Hey, although you did have one more.
Not enough. That would have done
It's not
20.
enough.
That would have done 20 times better as a Dark Souls game than what people thought they were doing. But that would have been better as a Dark Souls game. It was more. They chose what they went with, and we got 12 very enjoyable hours. They were. I mean, I finished the game on Grandmaster difficulty in about 30 hours to collect all the collectibles. Finish the story, all skill points, all the collectibles, 30-40 hours. By most game standard, and I take my time. By most game standards, that is just unbelievably fast. That is so fast. Yeah. I mean, Witcher, how long does it take you to collect all the collectibles?
Too
do all
long.
the side quests?
Too long. You can't.
I mean, even the
compare
main quest line
something
takes like
Fallen
20 or
Orders with
30 hours. It takes 20 or 30 hours to do the main quest line of Witcher. Only 12 on Grandmaster difficulty to do the main story of Fallen Order.
Well, yeah, but The Witcher is a masterpiece that took multiple years to build.
It took at least 5 years to make Fallen Order.
Okay.
Game. Yeah. I mean, it would be acceptable if they had taken like 3. Like, that is a project which a game company make. Most game companies could make in about 2-3 years. Because I don't honestly understand what took them so long. 5 years minimum it took to make that game. There's 5 years.
Maybe there was
a
lot of polish.
A lot of polish.
Actually, wait, no, I take it back. I just remembered the multiple clips I've seen on YouTube where people get T-posing parts and bits where the lightsabers are floating, but the character model is standing still.
Yeah, it's still a lag fest at the time. I mean, it's a pathetic job. And the fact that they're making a second one, why? I mean, if they make
wait, hang on, they're making another one.
Yeah. One thing that they can't do, no ponchos. Do it rest with the ponchos. And ponchos are alright. It's not as the only customization. No. Just do some other stuff besides ponchos. They get boring after a while.
No more ponchos.
After the first 20. Yeah. 30 ponchos or something? Ridiculous. They just keep going poncho, we need more ponchos. But
well, we have hit the 1 hour mark.
1 hour?
Yeah, 1
So it feels like it's been longer. Before we finish, one last topic, okay? One last topic.
One last topic. Right.
One last topic. Not games, but majorly linked to movies.
Okay.
A Brick Bozeman.
A bloody minute. Yeah.
I mean, we got to talk about it.
Yeah, I guess we do. I mean, even if the video's outdated, but whatever.
So, how many days ago was it? 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah.
On the 28th of August, That's funny. Chadwick Boseman died of cancer. If I remember rightly, I can't remember where it was. It's a major, it's a form of cancer which you can, it's something where you can't really fight it. It's really hard to beat. And he did, funny enough, he actually got it the same year he started doing the Avengers, or in the Marvel Universe. He got it in about 2016.
Wait, hang on, you got it at the beginning of the whole MCU thing?
So when he joined the U in 2016, I think that was about the time he was actually diagnosed with it. So the entire way through, he filmed Black Panther. As the Black Panther, he was going through it. He was actually going through cancer.
Huh.
So that would have been super hard. But he never told anyone the entire way through. He kept it quiet. But
Wow.
he still did an amazing job. I mean, Jesus Christ. Half the lines he wrote, half the lines that he came up with, amazing. Or at least half the lines he said. I think no one will forget Wakanda Forever. Okay? No one will forget that line.
Yeah, definitely.
Ever. That will go down. I mean, funny enough, the best line that he did, and people have actually used "died" as a tribute line, is his quote from Black Panther in 2017 when he's on the spiritual plane with his dad. He actually says to him, "I'm nowhere to be without you." And now fans are actually using it for Chadwick Boseman passing. Yeah. I mean, it really hit a lot of people with him gone, because no one expected it. Funny enough, when I heard it, I actually asked, "Are you sure?" Because
Hang on, are you, like...
he seemed
Yeah,
perfectly
I
fine.
was...
He seemed
I
perfectly
was
fine.
like, hang on, are you sure that's who it was? Like,
I mean,
I
how
wasn't entirely sure.
he died in his 40s, though. So he got it at quite a late age.
Oh my god.
Dealt with it for
Yeah.
4 years, quite a while to put up with it. But in that time, he did some amazing projects. Job. Well, he did another role, 21 Bridges. That movie is superb. Okay, he did an amazing job in that. And there's also apparently one more project that he did before he died. Not 100% sure what it was, I can't remember. But also, apparently they already started filming Black Panther 2, so there is a chance we'll still get to see him on screen after he's gone.
Oh well, whatever. No, go end here. 72 minutes.
72
That's
minutes?
a lot. Yeah.
Bet you can edit it down
And
to 60 or more or less.
I bet you I can edit it down to half an hour.
Even better.
Yeah, I've been playing parkour. I've been just doing parkour practically this entire time talking. My stubby paws hurt. Yeah, this was Bloodly and I guess Captain. Alright, just silence, that's it, alright.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
yes, say bye. I don't fucking know. Alright, I'm ending on a high. Sanrio, why were there only 3 the new Agretzko season? Oh yeah, right, that's the story. But who's gonna be watching Agretzko? Other than people that like I'm ending the stream.